Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Diego Rodriguez, and if you guys are new here, you guys should subscribe to me and hit the bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So for today's video, I will be doing a freshman advice video, and this video I have been wanting to do for a while now because I know school is going to be starting in a couple of weeks, I believe. I don't know when, but it's gonna start soon, so you guys need to watch this video so you guys could be like informed about high school. I know I personally went into high school super duper scared that people were gonna bully me. Like, I was scared of like the homework I was gonna get and my classes, because high school is gonna be bigger depending on like how big your middle school was and your elementary school, because you do have to like walk around your whole campus to get to your classes. But that being said, I think we should just start off the video. So starting off with tip number 1 is keep your grades up. And when I say this, like, it's not a joke. Like, literally I was told this by my aunt and by my cousins and by like everyone in my family that I should keep my grades up, and I kind of like thought it was like a joke so that they could motivate me to keep my grades up in school. But no, literally you need to keep your grades up, because if you don't keep your grades up, then you will have to take extra classes in your other high school years. Like me personally, like I said, didn't listen to that. So in my junior year, I kind of was behind because I didn't remember some of the things, or like it's because I didn't pay attention. And that is not good, because you don't want to be the kid in the class that is like behind with everything, and especially since you have to do work from last year and like your next year's work is gonna be hard. And by next year I meant like sophomore year. But also for my sophomore year, since it was online, again, I didn't really pay attention or like really care about school, since I was in my room being able to lay on my bed or go play on my PlayStation or whatever. And again, like that, I should have focused, because now I had to go to summer school this year, and like I had so much work to catch up on that it wasn't even funny. Like, I really had a bad time these 2 beginning years of high school. And I know it might sound like hypocritical of me, I think it's called, to be telling you guys to keep your grades up even though I didn't, but I highly suggest you keep your grades up, because like I wouldn't want you guys to go through what I'm going through right now. And like, again, it's just not worth it to waste your time on anything else when you're in class and you could be focusing to learn the things your teacher is teaching you. Tip number 2 is do not fall for the seniors. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I personally know 2 girls who fell for seniors and they're not even together no more. Like, it was just kind of like a waste of their time to get with these guys, because these guys only wanted to play them and probably wanted something else, which, I mean, I personally don't know if they got that. But I mean, also, like, that's weird. Like, how are you gonna be like 18, 19, probably 17, wanting to date a 15 or 14-year-old?
That's kind of weird, buddy.
But yeah, so don't fall for the seniors, please. You have a lot more like to look forward to in high school than boys or girls if you're a guy. But you know, like, or whoever you like. Just don't worry about relationships. Tip number 3 is do not miss out on any school games or events, because personally I missed out on all of them except for like 2 or 3, and I had a really boring freshman year. Like, I would just go to school, go home, and then there, like, it was a repeat. But you know, like, if you go to like your school soccer game or football game, you get to go out and meet new people, like, and it's just really fun, like, to go out with your friends and have that like memory and experience. Number 4 is don't worry about getting all those school supplies. Trust me, you will not use half of them. I told my mom to buy me a stapler for freshman year, and I didn't even use the stapler. It's probably lost somewhere in my house. I don't even know what happened to that stapler. Also, that will save you more money, because when you go to your classes, your teachers will most likely tell you what you need. And my 5th tip for you guys is ask for help, because a lot of the things I have written down are mistakes I made. So I wrote them down so that I could tell you guys, and you guys won't make those mistakes, because I don't want you guys to fail like me. It sucks, it really does. But if you ask for help, that only makes you smarter and like helps you more in the long run. I know my junior year I will be trying hard, and I will be showing you guys my grades. Yes, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Tip number 6 is do not ditch your classes, please. Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, I am sorry, but I ditched my Spanish class one time because it was the end of the day. You know, I thought I could just not go, nothing will like happen, yada yada yada, and I missed the day we had a test, and I failed that test because she didn't want to let me retake it, which I was mad, but it was my fault because I ditched. I really sat in the stairwell, like, just there for an hour doing nothing, when I could have been in my class doing my test and I would have had a better grade. And if you ditch your classes, it only affects you and what you learn. Like, the embarrassing thing is the next day when I went to school to my Spanish class, she had asked me why wasn't I in class when she looked at my attendance and I was in my other classes, and I got caught up. Tip number 8 is do not let people peer pressure you into doing things you don't want to do. There's this quote I saved on my phone that I want to share with you guys. I'll put it up here on the screen. It says, speak your mind even if your voice shakes. And that is so true. Like, if you're scared to defend yourself and your voice is going to be shaky, still do it. Like, if you don't want to hold something for somebody, if you don't want to smoke, if you don't want to yada yada yada, like, don't do it. Like, say no. Be confident in what you believe in, because if you don't and you get caught up, you're gonna get in trouble. Even if you're like, oh, I didn't know, or like, I didn't want to do this. No, you're still getting in trouble. You know, some of y'all be forgetting the Red Ribbon Week promise you made in elementary school. I won't do drugs. Look at you now.
Smoking.
Tip number 9 is get involved with things at your school. If you get involved in things at school, it will keep you out of drama and things you don't want to be doing. And most sports will keep you in shape. You guys might hear this tip a lot, but tip number 10 is do not send nudes. Because I haven't heard of one person that sent nudes and like didn't get them leaked. Especially guys, they'll try to be all funny or like, oh, I'm gonna show my friends this and that. Like, it's really embarrassing and sad that they do that. No matter how much you trust this boy or girl, do not send them a nude, because you never know. Like, they could leak it, they could show people, and then those people show other people. You know, like, you just don't want that spread around. Tip number 11 is don't stress losing friends. I feel like everyone in high school is going through that or will go through that. I know, like, I personally do not talk to anybody I went to middle school with anymore. My friend group from freshman year, I don't talk to any of them no more. We didn't leave on bad terms. It's just that, like, we just grew apart in a good way. And I just feel like you shouldn't be afraid to lose friends, because you will make more friends in the future. Tip number 12 is don't feel forced to be in a relationship just because you're in high school. If you see your friends getting into relationships and stuff, don't feel forced to feel like you need to get in one, because you might get with someone and then it's just a total waste of time. And if you're not in a relationship, you can talk to anyone you want and be friends with anybody you want. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure you hit that like button, and if you want to see more from me, then hit that subscribe button so that you could be a part of my journey. If you guys would like a part 2 to this video, please let me know in the comments, and if you're an upperclassman, please feel free to leave your comments and your tips down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.